Robert Bosch GmbH, or Bosch, is a German multinational engineering and electronics company headquartered in Gerlingen, near Stuttgart, Germany. It is the world's largest supplier of automotive components measured by 2011 revenues. The company was founded by Robert Bosch in Stuttgart in 1886. Bosch's core products are automotive components, industrial products and building products. Bosch has more than 350 subsidiaries across over 60 countries and its products are sold in around 150 countries. Bosch employs around 306,000 people and had revenues of approximately $52.5 billion in 2012. In 2012 it invested around $4.8 billion in research and development and applied for around 4,800 patents worldwide. In 2009 Bosch was the leader in terms of numbers of patents at the German Patent and Trademark Office with 3,213 patents. However, Bosch continued to extend its international footprint through company acquisitions and investments in new plants, and will continue along with this path in 2013. For example, the Bosch Group is planning to set up a manufacturing site for automotive windshield wiper systems near Belgrade, Serbia. By 2019 some €70 million will be invested. Construction work was set to begin in early 2012, with production due to commence at the start of 2013. Initially, some 60 associates will work in manufacturing operations with a floor area of around 22,000 square meters. By 2019 the number of associates is set to rise to some 620. Its objectives are to achieve a better increase in sales than in 2012 and to improve results significantly. Robert Bosch GmbH is privately owned, and 92% of its share capital is held by Robert Bosch Stiftung GmbH, a charitable foundation. The majority of voting rights are held by Robert Bosch Industrian KG, an industrial trust. The remaining shares are held by the Bosch family and by Robert Bosch GmbH. The Bosch logo represents a simple magneto armature and casing, one of the company's first products. History, 19th century. 1886, opening of workshop for precision mechanics and electrical engineering in Stuttgart on November 15, 1887, first low-voltage magneto from Bosch for stationary petrol engines, 1897, first low-voltage magneto ignition for motor vehicle internal combustion engines, 20th century. 1901, first plant in Stuttgart, 1902, first commercially viable high-voltage spark plug, 1906, production of 100,000th magneto ignition, 1906, introduction of 8-hour working day, 1910, opening of plant in Stuttgart Feuerbach, 1913, start of production of headlights, 1918, American assets seized. Later become American Bosch Magneto, 1926, start of production of windscreen wipers, 1927, first diesel fuel injection pump, 1929, first TV set from Fan CAG division, 1932, formation of Junkers and Colorado, 1932, first power drill from Bosch, 1932, first Blaupunkt car audio, 1936, first diesel fuel injection pump for passenger cars, such as the Mercedes-Benz 260d, 1942, death of the company founder Robert Bosch on March 12, 1962, Worcester Bosch Group opens in England, 1964, Robert Bosch Foundation, 1970, company headquarters moves to Gerlingen, 1976, first oxygen sensors, 1982, company acquires photographic equipment division from Braun AG, 1986, traction control system on the market, 1995, acquisition of Atco Qualcast Limited, 1995, first electronic stability control, electronic stability program, 1997, common rail diesel fuel injection patent bought from Fiat, 21st century, 2000, DI Motronic gasoline direct injection system, 2000, acquisition of Rexroth, 2002, brand relaunched with new logo, 2003, acquisition of Buderus AG, 2003, digital car radio with MP3 drive and digital recorder, 2003, the formation of the Robert Bosch Tool Corporation and acquisition of SB Power Tool Corporation and Vermont American Corporation, including the brand names for Bosch Power Tools, Skill Power Tools, Dremel, Vermont American, Primark brands, and Gilmore's. 2004, third-generation common rail diesel injection for cars, with piezo injectors. 2004, Bosch opens new technology center in Albstadt. 2006, Bosch acquires Telex Communications, a maker of hearing aids, headsets and audio equipment, and partners with Daewoo to build Bosch refrigerators in Mexico. 2007, the Bosch Communications Systems business unit is created to manage the brands and products of former Telex Communications. 2007, Bosch acquires Health Hero Network. 2008, Tata Nano, the $2,500 people's car powered by Bosch-designed engine is unveiled at Auto Expo in New Delhi. Bosch plans to acquire majority stake in Isol Photovoltaics. Bosch acquires CST Berger, maker of professional measuring equipment. 2009, Bosch acquires L.R. Nelson, a maker of lawn and garden products, including ponds, and merges the Gilmore and Nelson brands into Bosch Garden and Watering. 2009, Robert Bosch acquires Acustica. 2012, purchased SPX Service Solutions. 2012, Shanty Auto Electricals, by Dawn. 2013, Bosch announced it will exit its solar business operations. Bosch comprises more than 350 subsidiary companies. In addition to automotive components, which generate around 60% of its revenues, Bosch produces industrial machinery and hand tools. Locations. Although most of the company's plants and employees are located in Germany, Bosch is a worldwide company. In North America, Robert Bosch LLC has corporate headquarters in Farmington Hills, Michigan, with factories and distribution facilities in Mount Prospect, Illinois, Hoffman Estates, Illinois, Broadview, Illinois, Kentwood, Michigan, Waltham, Massachusetts, Clarksville, Tennessee, Anderson, South Carolina, Charleston, South Carolina, South Bend, Indiana, and 11 other cities. The Research Technology Center is located in Palo Alto, California near Stanford University. There are also 2 corporate sites in Brazil and 10 in Mexico, where a central purchasing office for all divisions of Bosch Group is located in Broadview, Illinois. In North America, Bosch employs about 24,750 people in 80 locations, generating $8.8 billion in sales in 2006. There are other wholly owned Bosch subsidiaries in and other countries. Bosch employs over 281,717 people in more than 50 countries, supplying a complex distribution network of new products and parts. Activities: automotive components. About 60% of Bosch's worldwide annual sales are produced in automotive technology. Bosch invented the first practical magneto, an early ignition electrical source, which provided the spark to ignite the fuel in most of the earliest internal combustion engines. Bosch's corporate logo to this date depicts the armature from a magneto. Bosch was an early manufacturer of anti-lock braking system, and as time passed, Bosch became a leader in such specialized fields as traction control systems, the electronic stability program, body electronics, and oxygen sensors, injectors and fuel pumps. Even in such humble technological areas as spark plugs, wiper blades, engine cooling fans and other aftermarket parts, Bosch has over $1 billion in annual sales. Bosch is a leading player in car stereo systems and in-car navigation systems. Bosch is supplying hybrid diesel-electric technology to automakers, including PSA Peugeot 3008. Industrial technology. Bosch's subsidiary Bosch Rexroth is a supplier of industrial technology, producing hydraulic, electric, and pneumatic machinery for driving, controlling, and moving machines in applications ranging from automotive to mining. Bosch's packaging technology division plans, designs, manufactures and installs packaging lines for manufacturers of pharmaceutical, confectionery, food, and similar products. Bosch is one of the largest supplier of packaging technology. consumer goods and power tools. Bosch caters to the areas of consumer goods and building technology with its power tool, thermotechnology, and security systems, as well as with its household appliances business within the BSH Bosch and Siemens Hoger Currency TE GmbH joint venture. In the U.S., power tools are provided by the Robert Bosch Tool Corporation based in Mount Prospect, Illinois. With its brands Bosch, Hora, Skill, Dremel, Rotozip, Freud, Vermont American, and many more, Bosch is one of the largest manufacturer of portable power tools worldwide. Bosch manufactures power tools for the building trade, industry, and do-it-yourselfers. In or around 1956, Dr. Hans Erik Slaney worked with Bosch to design one of the first plastic power tools. Prior to this time, power tools were metal castings that often conducted electrical sparks or current into the user as well as being very heavy. Today the power tools designed by Teams Design have been winning awards worldwide for many years. In 2011, the 12-inch dual bevel glide miter saw won an EID Silver Award. In 2012, the Dremel Saw Max was awarded a Good Design Award and was chosen as an IDEA Award finalist. The product range also includes accessories such as drill bits and saw blades, under its Vermont American brand, as well as gardening and water gardening products under its Gilmore, L.R. Nelson, and Sunterra brands. Bosch is the largest European manufacturer of thermotechnology with its subsidiary BBT Thermotechnique GmbH. It had revenues of $2.8 billion in 2006. Its brands include Bosch, Buderus, Junkers, Daikin, ELM Leblanc SA, Florida Heat Pump, Geminox, IVT, Nefert, Seja, Bolzano and Worcester. Security Systems. In 2001, Bosch bought Detection Systems and Radionics, Incorporated, to build their business in the North American security and life safety products manufacturing supply business. Through the Detection Systems acquisition, Bosch also obtained additional sales channels in Latin America, Asia-Pacific, and Europe. In 2002, Bosch acquired Philips Communications and Security, Incorporated, adding a video surveillance portfolio, as well as sales channels, to its business. In 2008, Bosch acquired Extreme CCTV, a rugged camera and IP camera manufacturer, to further expand their video surveillance portfolio. Mobile phones. Bosch also used to create mobile phones for a short time. Their first three mobile phones were the COM 906, COM 738 and World 718, all from 1996. In 1997, they released two other phones, COM 207 and COM 607. The COM 908 came out in 1998, and in 1999 they released their final phones, the COM 509, the 909 Dual and the 909 Dual S, joint ventures, BSH Bosch und Siemens Hoger Currency TE. BSH Bosch und Siemens Hoger Currency TE GmbH, in which Bosch and Siemens AG each hold a 50% share, is one of the world's top 3 companies in the household appliances industry. In Germany and Western Europe, BSH is the market leader. Its portfolio includes the principal brand names Bosch and Siemens, Gubginau, Neff, Thermador, Constructor, Viva, and OFSA brands, and further 6 regional brands. Bosch household appliances for the North American market are mainly manufactured at its factory near New Bern, North Carolina. The distribution of manufacturing workforce in household appliances is 36% in Germany, 30% in Western Europe, 15% in Asia, 10% in Eastern Europe, 5% in North America, 4% in Latin America, with 39,000 employees overall. Perolator filters. Bosch owned 50% of Perolator filters in a joint venture with MAN plus Hummel until 2013. In 2013 the MAN plus Hummel group has taken over the remaining 50% stakes from Bosch. Bosch owns 50% of the home appliance manufacturer Bosch Siemens Hoger Currency TE. The vehicle audio equipment company Blaupunkt was a subsidiary of Bosch until March 2009. SB Lemotive. In June 2008 Bosch formed SB Lemotive, a 50-50 joint company with Samsung SDI. The company held groundbreaking ceremony for a 28.000 am2 lithium-ion battery cell manufacturing plant in September 2009, and it is scheduled to start production for hybrid vehicles in 2011 and for electric vehicles in 2012. The plant will generate a 1.000 jobs in Ulsan, Korea, in addition to the 500 employees in Korea, Germany and the USA. Automotive was officially ended in September 2012, with both companies focusing on automotive batteries alone. Corporate affairs. Robert Bosch GmbH, including its wholly owned subsidiaries such as Robert Bosch LLC in North America, is unusual in that it is an extremely large, privately owned corporation that is almost entirely owned by a charitable foundation. Thus, while most of the profits are invested back into the corporation to build for the future and sustain growth, nearly all of the profits distributed to shareholders are devoted to humanitarian causes. As shown in the diagram, the Robert Bosch Stiftung holds 92% of the shares of Robert Bosch GmbH, but no voting rights. The Robert Bosch Industrian KG, with old members of the company management, agents of the Bosch family, and other eminent people from the industry, have 93% of the votes, but no shares. The remaining 8% of shares and 7% of voting rights are held by the descendants of the company founder Robert Bosch. For example, in 2004, the net profit was $2.1 billion, but only $78 a million was distributed as dividends to shareholders. Of that figure, $72 a million was distributed to the charitable foundation, and the other $6 a million to Bosch family stockholders. The remaining 96% of the profits were invested back into the company. In its core automotive technology business, Bosch invests 9% of its revenue on research and development, nearly double the industry average of 4.7%. Accreditations. Almost all Bosch locations are both ISO 9001 certified and ISO 14001 certified. In addition to that, their management is compliant with OHSAS 18001. See also: Norbrems, references. External links: Robert Bosch GmbH official website, profile at Yahoo. Finance, Bosch YF profile.